it's Gwen from Everything Gwenny. I hope you are doing well today. I am just going to attempt a short drill with me so I can try out the new setup that I just got today. So basically this is just a webcam and a monitor arm clipped to my tray. Not a monitor arm, a webcam arm attached to my tray. My tilting desk to see how this angle goes, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to see this because unfortunately the way I've set it up, I can't really watch my monitor screen while I'm doing this to see if you guys, like, I glance over every once in a while and hopefully my arm doesn't get in the way too much. Although I'm just really working on a very boring part right now. That's just pretty much all background blue colors and blacks up in the top corner of my Spider-Man poster. Or actually, sorry, this is actually the bottom right corner of the poster. I just have it turned around because it's easier to work on. Because when it's at the top, it's harder for me to access it properly. So yeah, so we're gonna just try it out, and you guys let me know how this works. I can always try different angles. With this arm now, I can kind of attach it to different places on the tray. I could try attaching it to different places on the desk. I can rotate the camera if this is not the right angle, but this is the same angle I would be at it from. Like, even though my camera is technically upside down, I've got it rotated so that it looks like it's right side up, so that's hopefully good. So yeah, that's it. I didn't think of a tag or anything yet to do. I looked at a couple, but some of them were kind of more like if you'd kind of been around for a while, which I haven't, because it kept asking me like all these questions like, you know, what was the best thing about your channel and things like that. But really, I'm still new, so there's not a lot to talk about with my channel. We just reached 100 subscribers, of which I was truly grateful. I just posted a video about that, and there was details for the giveaway that I'm going to be doing, where you have to join the Facebook group. Or sorry, you don't actually have to join the Facebook group, I don't think. You just have to go to the Facebook group and click on the giveaway tab. You do get an extra entry, I believe, if you join the Facebook group, but everything's optional. If you don't want to join a Facebook group, you don't have to. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. I prefer that it's, you know, obviously a subscriber that gets it, because it is a subscriber giveaway, but I don't think legally that you can put that it's just for subscribers. I don't know. I have to double check. I read some of the rules on YouTube, and I know it used to be that way, and they've changed the rules, but the wording is a little finicky. So some people are saying that, you know, to still, just to be safe, keep it that way. I don't know. So we're just gonna see how this one goes. It's just my first giveaway. I'm sure there'll be many more. I've already started planning more in my brain. I think the next one will be at my next major goal, which I'm set at 250, and then after 250 it will be 500. And I've got some diamond paintings that I want to give away. I had one that I had got from Poster LOL. You can probably see the review I did for that. Oh, I just realized I didn't link the Poster LOL in the last video. I'll have to go and change that. Silly me. I said I was going to link it and then I didn't. Sometimes you just forget all the stuff you need to link in a video. So yeah, it was from, I got a couple from Poster LOL, and one of them was like their free one. It's like you get a free one for ordering. And it was a really cute little colorful cat. I'm torn, actually. I was thinking about doing it. At first I was like, oh, it's too small and I'm not sure I'll like it, but it's so colorful. I kind of want to do it, but it would be a nice giveaway as well. Plus I just placed an order with Diamond Art Club, and once that gets here I will be posting an unboxing and review of that. But basically they had a same thing. They had a promotion where like you just paid for shipping and you could pick up a diamond painting. And but then as you were checking out, they gave you the option like, oh, would you like they gave you 4 to choose from. And then as you were checking out, they were like, oh, did you want all 4? If you want all 4, you can get a package deal. And I can't remember the pricing, but again, I'm Canadian, so my pricing's different. And so I went, I liked 3 of the 4, like for myself, and the other one was cute, but it's just not for me. So I just went ahead and got the 4-pack, and I figure I can use the 4th one as a giveaway because I know a lot of people like it. It's the cute little owl. I'm not an owl person unless it's Hedwig. Hedwig? How do you say that? I can't even say words half the time unless it's Hedwig, and I like that owl. But yeah. And then, as I went further into the checkout process, they said, hey, you know, if you don't want these small ones, because obviously the free ones, they're small. I think they were about 20 by 30s, most of them. They said, oh, you know, you can upgrade to the bigger size at cost, basically their cost. I'm sure they're making something, but their cost, which I think was like an extra $14 US or something like that. And so I was, and that made me really happy actually, because I don't like small paintings. But I was doing it because A, they were free and you just paid for shipping, and B, so I could review the products and see if they were worth getting the larger ones, because they are more expensive. It is a US based company. But you know, they're not just the middleman, it's their company. You know, they have a company, they have a factory, and they do make the kits in China, but it's their factory. And then they ship them to their location, I believe. If I might have this wrong, but I believe their shipping location is in Nevada. If you want to know more about the company, you can check them out. diamondartclub.com, I believe. And also they have a Facebook group where they actually have some neat videos about how some of their kits are made, how the beads are made. Well, not the beads are made, how they're packed. And I think they have a giveaway once a month at the beginning of every month for, you know, out of their customers and followers. So that's kind of nice. And also, if you guys watch Abstract Crafter, Brandy, she had a most recent video where she kind of talked about them a little bit. I'll link that below. And also I believe she's going to do, Brandy, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong, I think she's going to do an even more detailed like homegrown episode on them. So definitely check out Brandy and check out that video that she just posted, as well as if she posts another one in the future, I believe. She's going to be doing a couple different homegrown type episodes. I think she's going to do one for Diamond Dots as well. So definitely follow Brandy for that. So yeah, so as I was saying, I was really happy because like I said, I don't really like small ones, but I was just doing it so I could attempt them to see what their product was like. And then when I saw that you could upgrade basically kind of at cost, I was like, yeah. So I upgraded all four of the pictures to the larger size, which I was really happy about, because one of them is a painting I've wanted to do for a while. And I knew it wasn't going to look good in the small, but I was going to kind of say, okay, well, this is a picture I want to do. Here's what it looks like small, you know, and then get the bigger one later and compare it. But when I got but the cost upgrade to it, I was really excited. And that's the Soulmates one. It's like a starry night sky with a couple under it. And I'm sure some of you know the one I'm talking about. I'll try to post a picture up here if I remember. We know I don't remember though. Sorry, I just had someone message me and my cats are meowing at me in the background. Everything's going crazy. Why are people, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's my sister. My sister loves to bug me. And now she'll see this because she just said, oh, I'm checking out your videos. So now she'll see this video when I post it and go, hey, I wasn't bugging you. She's the sneaky one that I yelled at in one of my videos not to watch my videos because it was a present and she was being sneaky. I'm not sure how this this camera, I don't know if I have it too close. Maybe I need to back it up, but it seems like it's a little blurry. And it's like changing the focus every time I move in and out. It's kind of weird. Hopefully it's not frustrating, but if you're like me, when I watch diamond painting videos, I don't really watch the painting too much. I mean, I look up every once in a while to see what they're doing, but I'm usually painting at the same time, and I'm just more listening to them tell their stories in the background. So yeah. So yeah, I have that order coming from Diamond Art Club, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, because I got the 4, and then I got the upgrade to the larger size. And then I also, there was a promotion, somebody had offered a promotion on one of their videos for first-time buyers to get a discount. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say, because they kind of had it embedded in their video, so you basically had to watch it and kind of discover it. But so I ordered a couple of full-size ones that I really liked. I think 2. I can't remember. I think I ordered 2, and so those will be coming as well. So I'm very excited. I hear their canvases are super nice, velvety soft, a special technology that doesn't wrinkle or something. Again, Brandy has more of that information than I do, so go check out Brandy. I'm just excited about goodies. I don't know all the details. So yeah, that's that. I just filmed an unboxing earlier today that will be going up next week from, I believe it was Fofo Mosaic store. I got a Sherlock painting because I love Sherlock, especially Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock. Just saying. And I also posted the new video about the giveaway. I think I already said that. Now I feel like I'm rambling already. Maybe I should have done a tag. Just didn't seem like my answers were not going to be good enough for anybody because I was too new. So how about I just ramble about me? So I am Everything Gwenny, obviously. My channel is about everything Gwenny. So it's not just about diamond painting. It's also about other things I like. I deal with chronic illness and pain, so there probably will be videos about that. Right now there isn't really much about that except for some diet stuff. So I've posted a couple Foodie Friday episodes and, you know, shopping for food when you have like chronic illness and everything sets you off. Some recipes, easy recipes, because that's the other thing, like with my chronic illness and pain, I don't always have a lot of energy, so sometimes I need something quick or something I can prepare the night before to have in the morning, because in the morning it's when I'm really the most tired and sore. Just like usually it's so hard for me to get to sleep even that once I get up I'm just dead. So tomorrow I will actually be posting this week's Foodie Friday video will be banana overnight oats, which is one of my favorite recipes to make at night, and so I can have some breakfast in the morning. Last Friday I did a juicing recipe, carrot apple ginger juice, I believe it was. It's one of my favorite juices. Sometimes I just don't feel like food at all, but I know I have to get something into me. So we have a juicer, and I love to make freshly squeezed, freshly crushed, whatever you want to call it, juices. And a lot of Instapot recipes as well, because Instapot's my favorite thing, because you just throw it all in there, you turn it on, and you walk away. And then you don't worry about it until later. One of our favorite recipes is a roast, and you literally, I mean, there's a video on it, but literally I can tell you, you just throw the roast, the potatoes, and the corn in, or carrots, sorry, Could probably do corn if you wanted to. And add some liquid. When we use our seasoned roast, we just use water, and if it's an unseasoned roast, then we add some of our gluten-free gravy. And set it for an hour, and boom, you've got a nice roast. Even my son, who barely eats with us anymore because he's either out with his girlfriend or he's working and then eating at work because they feed him really cheap down at he works at the theme park around here, Canada's Wonderland. And the staff there, they get really cheap meals, I guess. So he just eats there. So he never hardly eats at home. But if he comes home and he smells the roast, oh, I just dropped some beads. If he comes home and smells the roast, he gets very excited and he goes, "Do I smell roast?" So it's the only thing really where he gets all excited anymore. So yeah, there's that. I also do gaming videos because I like to game. Right now, I believe they're all pretty much World of Warcraft ones that I have up, but again, I've only been doing it for a short while. There will be other games. I like to play other games. I like to play Diablo 3, is it now? Jeez, I don't even know. I just call it Diablo. And I like to play Guild Wars 2, although the original Guild Wars was better. I still play it. And I've played lots of other games, but I get sick of them very quickly. World of Warcraft is the one I've been playing the most, the longest. Black Desert Online is another one I've played. And, you know, once in a while I'll probably get some new games and try them out. Like I really want to play that new vampire game. Well, I don't even know how new it is now. But every time I go to look, I'm like, oh, it's like $80 or $60 Canadian. And I'm like, oh, I can't afford that right now. Not working. Don't want to spend that kind of money. But then I go buy diamond paintings. But anyways, diamond paintings are relaxing. So games sometimes are frustrating. I say so much. And I actually just picked up a new game because it was on a Steam sale. What was it called? Strange something? Strange and Wonderful? Oh man, I'm so forgetful. I feel like I'm getting old. I think that's part of the chronic pain and illness too, is like the brain fog. Anyways, when I feel like it, right now, WoW's my focus because there's a new expansion coming out and there's a lot of pre-expansion events, so I've been doing all that. I've also been leveling a new character because it's been so long since I played. I kind of wanted to get a feel back for it because as soon as I logged into my main character, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't even remember how to play. There's all these skills. There's so much to remember. I'm so far behind. I don't know what to do. So I was like, I'm just going to start a new character. So that's what you've been seeing mostly on my site. If you've been looking at any of the gaming videos, I was leveling up a Windwalker monk. That's been fun. I do have a video of my main, Triana. She's a hunter. I do have a video of her doing some of the pre-expansion quests that I'm going to upload this weekend. And then I will film... actually, do I have two? No, I just have one. But I think some new events just came out again, so I think I will play those and upload that. I'm trying to keep those ones kind of more on the weekend, because on the weekend I'm busy. I'm usually doing stuff with the family. So if I've already got some gameplay that I played at night one night when I can't sleep, then I can just upload that. It doesn't really take a lot of editing, except to cut out all the places where I just kind of sit there for a while, or all the traveling distances in between. So yeah, coming soon though, I want to try that new game, and I will be posting a video of like, hey, look at me playing a new game and trying to figure out what to do. strange wonderful life. You'll see it when I post it. So yeah, that's my channel basically, everything about me. As I get some health updates, I'll probably post like some live, maybe full-on face. Not that anybody wants to see that, but videos discussing health issues and treatments and stuff. Like, really, I created the channel more for me because of my illness. I was starting to get very depressed. I felt very, secluded from reality and from people other than my family. My husband and my son. But again, like, my son's rarely here because he's working for the summer, which is great. And then once he's done that, he'll be going back to school. He'll be starting his second year at university as a computer programmer. And I'm left alone with the dogs, who bark at every sound I make or that is made outside. Anytime the mailman comes to the door with a diamond painting, he has to deal with my dogs barking at him. Poor guy. So yeah, I kind of made the channel because I had discovered diamond painting, and I had got my first kit from Michael's, and I brought it home and I opened it up and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I really just kind of looked at this pink stuff that came in like one of these kind of containers. This is my glue. This is my green florist clay, and this pen, not this one, but a pen like this, and the beads in the sticky paper. And I was like, I really didn't know what to do. There wasn't really any directions that I could see. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Like, I just bought this kit, and it wasn't cheap, the Michaels one, even though I got it on a deal because I got, the Michaels coupons. Can you hear my cat? She's saucing me. So yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I went to YouTube and I was like Googling like diamond painting how to or something, because I really didn't know how to start. And then I watched some videos, and I just, like, right away, I just loved how friendly everybody seemed to be in their videos. Nobody was condescending. Is that a diamond? Yeah. Nobody was condescending. People were talking about other YouTubers and, like, nicely, which, isn't typical sometimes on YouTube. And then I got sucked into this hole of watching diamond painting videos. I almost forgot to diamond paint myself. And then I discovered the Facebook groups, and I saw everybody was like doing lives, and everybody was posting unboxings, and I was so excited about the unboxings. I was just like, look at that. No, look at that. And then I learned about AliExpress, and yeah, so anyways, I decided, hey, I want to post some unboxing videos, and I want to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? There goes my brain again. I want to be able to connect with like-minded souls, as you may say. I also do a lot of knitting, and I go to, if I'm feeling up to it, I go to a local knitting night. It used to be once a week, but now it's more like once every 2 weeks, once a month, depending on how I feel. And so that was the only real social I was getting. And I looked at some like knitting channels on YouTube, but really, there's not like this, like not the social kind of knitting kind of thing. Maybe there might be a knit with me, I don't know. Rogue, come lie down, buddy. So yeah, I was so excited. So I decided I wanted to be part of this community, even if it was just like to post my cheesy videos and then like, go watch other people and connect with them. Share my goodies and look at other people's goodies and just be kind of part of that world. And it worked. I love it. My depression, obviously it's not gone. It won't be gone unless they ever fix me, which would be nice. But I've been much happier. Diamond painting itself relaxes me, and then just having the people in the community, it's almost like they're in the same room with you when you're watching a paint with me. I just really enjoy it. So that's that. That's why I did this. So that's me. I am 41 right now. I will be 42 in October. I have a boy. Not really a boy. He's a man now. He's a man. He turned 20 this year. Can't believe I have a 20-year-old. He is high functioning Asperger's. You can't really tell much now. When he was younger, you could tell, but you can barely tell now. He's gotten so well with coping with it. Hello, Rogue. Ow! Sorry, my dog is wanting pets. Okay, it's not dinner time. You still have half an hour. Go lay down. He gets a little anxious as it starts to get close to dinner, and then he like nudges me constantly until I get up and feed him. But he has half an hour, so he can wait. However, if he starts spinning, that's when it ends. Lie down. No, don't spin. Lie down. Sorry about that. He's a little needy sometimes. No, now he wants a belly rub. Okay, but you gotta be good, okay, buddy? One day maybe I'll do a video and show the dogs. Because I know you can hear them. I try to cut out in the video when they bark. And sometimes it doesn't work that way though. So yeah, so he's 20. He's high functioning autistic. He is doing computer programming because apparently that is very common for autistic children, adults, boys. I don't know. For a long time, he only ever had friends online. And I kind of felt bad for him, but he really liked them. But then he went to school, university, and he met people, and he actually met a girl. He has a girlfriend now, and she's adorable. I've only met her the once, but she's adorable. So that's really good for him. So they hang out a lot when he's not working or at school. And I have a husband. Well, technically, I say husband. We're not legally married. We have been together 12 and a half years now. It'll be 13 in February. Oh, I must have had a clinger there. So even though we're not married, we pretty much are. He always says we are, but I always tease him. Like, where's my ring? And he always just rolls his eyes at me. I have two dogs who you've probably heard in the background multiple times. They are half brother and sister. There is Callistos, who is the girl, and she is the oldest one by 6 weeks. And then there is Rogue, who is the male, who is younger, obviously, by 6 weeks. They both have the same father, the same stud, but they had different mothers. Before we had these two, we had a black lab that was my husband's father, and we had a Neapolitan Mastiff mix who was my husband's. After they passed away, literally I think it was like within 6 months of each other, we were like, no more dogs, no more dogs. And then a week later we're like, damn, it's so quiet around this house, we need a dog. So we started doing research. We had it narrowed down to a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler. And they had a German Shepherd before. And I like German Shepherds. And for some reason, I mean, I like Rottweilers. They're cute, but I don't know why, but they scare me. I don't know if it's their big head or I don't know, they scare me. So I voted for the German Shepherd, so we got the German Shepherd. So we found a breeder that we liked at the time, and we contacted them, and we found out that they had a litter, and so the puppy was 4 weeks old. The puppies were 4 weeks old, and the breeder said, come on out, and, you know, meet the puppies, see if, you know, they bond with you. And, you know, if you like them, you know, you reserve it, you pay your deposit, and you put your, like, colored collar on them, how it works. So we did that, and so we went up there, and they brought up the puppies, and there was this cute little fluff ball. I'm going to post a picture. I'm going to post a picture right here. He was the cutest little tiny fur ball I had ever seen. And so I was like, we were playing with him, and he was coming right up to us. He crawled right into our lap. My husband held him and snuggled him, as you see in that picture. And yeah, that was it. That was the one for us. So we're like, okay, we're going to take this one. So we got our little color, and we labeled them. We paid our deposit, etc. So the whole time we were there, though, even before we actually met the puppies, we had seen this little German Shepherd running around, and she was in the window as we were waiting for the breeder to come. I think the breeder was outside feeding the dogs or something, and we were waiting for the breeder to come to the door, and this little puppy kept poking her head in the window. And I was thinking, how much is that doggy? And my husband was not amused. So once we were in, and we had picked the male, and the other little one kept following the breeder around everywhere she went, and she wouldn't really come over to us. But finally, I got her to come to me. She seemed to like females, but not really the male. She was a little nervous about the male. And I said, oh, did you keep this one? She seems to like you. And she was like, oh, well, not by choice. Like, she was the runt of the last litter, and everybody else that came to get their dogs wanted, like, show dogs and police dogs, and because she was the runt, you know, she just didn't fit what they were looking for. And I was like, oh, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard. And, like, she had kind of crawled into my lap by that point, and I was kind of, like, giving her little snuggles. And I turned to my husband, and I looked at him with the best puppy dog eyes I have ever seen. I have ever done to this day. And my husband looked at the breeder and said, well, it looks like we're getting 2 dogs. And so that was that. She said, okay, well, no problem. Well, I'll give you a discount since you're getting the 2, and since she was a little older already. And she said, but you have to take her now then, because she's already of age. She was, I guess, 12 weeks, I think. She said, so she's already ready to go, so you have to take her now and come back in 4 weeks when the other one's ready. And I said, okay. So we took her home. And I'm going to put a picture of her right here when we brought her home. And so basically in that picture, she was trying to eat my purse. And so I was distracting her from the purse with the squeaky ball. And much to my dismay, that squeaky ball has now become her favorite toy in the world. All squeaky toys in the world, so we must live always surrounded by squeaky toys. And if she kills the squeaky toy, a new squeaky toy must be purchased. She demands the squeaky toy. So yeah, they are 9 now. They both turned 9. Callie turned 9 in January, and Rogue turned 9 in March. So they're getting up there, which obviously makes me sad, because I know at some point, you know, dogs don't last very long. I actually have nightmares about when they go, which some people might think is weird, but they were my first dogs, really, so I've been really attached to them. And the funny thing is, like, the girl was mine, technically. And the boy was my husband's father's. We actually got him from my husband's father. But he actually passed away not many months after we got them. I think we brought Rogue home in March. We brought him home for Easter, but I think Easter was in March that year. And my husband's father passed away in September of that year. So then it became my husband's dog, but really, for the longest time, it was my son's dog. And I guess they say that's sometimes the autistic thing. Animals can sense that and they really bond to them. My son was up here at the time in one of the bedrooms up here, which is now my craft room. And that dog always, if the door was closed, the dog was sitting outside the door. If the boy was out of the room, the dog was with him. If the boy sat on the couch, the dog was with him. But now it's me, and everybody else is not around, so now I'm the person. So if I go anywhere, the boy dog follows me everywhere. If I'm trying to lie down on the futon, he is lying on top of me. 110 pounds of puppy love healing. Or at least that's what he thinks. So that's that. We also have 2 cats. They are sisters. We got them when they were, I want to say 8 months. December, January, February. Maybe they were 4 months. I can't remember, but they were the last 2 of a litter, and they had been together quite a while after all the other ones had gone. So they said I had been looking for a kitten because at the time I had just moved to Toronto, and I had a job and I had a 1-room apartment. Because I was trying to get settled in Toronto. My son was staying with his father. And I was lonely. I didn't have my son for the first time in my life. And I didn't have anybody else, really. And so I was lonely. And so I had been looking for a kitten. And this is about the same time my husband and I just started dating. And so I found a kitten, and I decided that I actually wanted 2 kittens if possible, because then they could keep each other company when I was at work. So they weren't lonely, because I didn't want them to be lonely either. And so I found the perfect ad of a woman who had had a litter, and she had kept 2, and they were sisters. But now they had to get rid of them because I don't know if it was financial reasons or what, but she had to get rid of them, and she really wanted them to go together. So I contacted her and I said, you know what, I was looking for 2 kittens. I know that these ones are older, but I'm okay with that because I wanted 2 anyways, and they're already bonded and they're sisters, so I will take them. So my husband, my boyfriend at the time, still boyfriend I guess technically since we're not married, drove me up to get them, and we brought them home, and we made a joke that these were going to be our children. And basically that's what happened. Those are our children now. And we named them Jekyll and Hyde, and I am telling you that those names are perfect for them. One is the meekest, mildest, snuggly little teddy bear that you could ever want. She's a calico. I'll post a picture here if I can find it. That's Jekyll. And then we have the evil, monstrous, gray-black cat who thinks she's a dog. Sorry, someone got too close to the house. Callie, Rogue, come on. We have a shared driveway with our neighbors, and even though these dogs have lived here for 9 years and know that we have neighbors, they will still bark every time they come into their driveway. It's very frustrating. So yeah, the evil one's Hyde, and she thinks she's a dog, and she thinks she runs this house. And she probably does. And she will just like lie sprawled in the middle of the floor, and if you try to cross her, she will bite your toes. The dogs are scared of her. It's so funny. You can watch. She'll walk up to them and you can see the look of fear on their face as they freeze and they're afraid to move, especially when she starts grooming them. So she's licking them and they know the bite's coming. You can see the look on their face. It's a little funny, a little sad too. So she'll start like licking their ear like she's cleaning them, and then all of a sudden you'll hear the little yelp as she nips them. I'm like, Hyde, would you stop doing that? She also likes to lock them in the bedroom. She our office here. She's like comes in and she'll wait for the dogs to be in here, and then she'll like rub against the door pretending she's just rubbing herself, and then she'll close the door on them, and then they're stuck in here. Which is okay if we're in here, because then we'll open the door for them, but there's been times when I've been sleeping or not home when she's done it, and then I come home to very distraught dogs going, "Oh my God, Mommy, she did it again!" And I'm like, well, you know, you're so dumb, why did you let her? You're German Shepherds, you're smarter than that. Anyways. Yeah, so that's that. Let's see, how long I've been recording? 40 minutes, wow. 40 minutes, and I haven't really talked about much, have I? So how about you guys leave me comments below and let me know what you think of this video. First of all, is it okay? Maybe I need to figure out how to focus this webcam better. It's supposed to be a good web camera for streaming. I'm not sure if I'm just doing something wrong. It's highly likely. And if you have any questions you would like me to answer, maybe I can make like my own kind of tag based on the questions you have. I'll also look at some other tags. I know there's like getting to know you tags. I just don't know what people want to know, actually. Like, what do you want to know about me? You know, some of it's probably pretty boring. Get in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to feed the puppy soon anyways, so I'm gonna have to cut it short. I really want to get this painting done. I have this section, and then you can see it. Then there's this section, and then there's one more. So really, I have these 3 sections, and I am done. I've been working on this since sometime in July when I got it. My very first AliExpress order that showed up at the house. Which is strange because, and I know I've said this I think on a couple of my other videos, but I ordered a custom from Huacan more than a month ago now. It was one of the first things I ordered, and it is still not here. And the tracking doesn't seem to update. The last tracking update was that it left China on July 9th. So if it left China on July 9th, where is my product? Where did it go? I'm pretty sure it doesn't take a month to fly across the ocean, but I could be wrong. But none of my other items have taken this long. I think I'm averaging about 2 weeks for most of them. I think there is one other that I'm waiting for that is about a month maybe. But yeah, it's a little frustrating because it is a Christmas present. And I am a little worried because I've heard some issues with Huacan products lately. You know, something about the size of the squares here being too small, or the beads being too big. Well, obviously the beads, I don't think the beads change size, but maybe like they printed the canvas a slight size too small, and so the beads weren't really fitting properly. So that makes me a little nervous. I mean, luckily I've got my handy dandy roller over here that I used to go over everything to make sure that it's all clicked in, but I mean, you can only go so far with, oh, see, did you hear that? You can only go so far with the rolling pin. If they're not fitting, no amount of jamming them in is going to help. So I'm very anxious for that one to get here. Very anxious. I've already got, I think, 2 unboxing videos filmed for you guys for next week. One is from Real Shining. And I'm very excited to show that project that I received with you guys. It was going to be a Christmas present for my husband, but then I changed my mind, and now it'll be a birthday present for my husband. So I got longer to do it because it is a big one. And because I have a custom coming for him instead from DIY Moon Shop. So I'm just waiting for that to get here. It was a pre-order. The customs are pre-orders with them, so it takes, I think, 3 weeks to get the pre-order. But then I know, like, once it's done, they ship so fast. So I won't have a problem with it being here. But yeah, I'm really excited. Actually, I think I have 3, actually, now that I think about it, unboxings. Wow, and an inventory. So I think my week next week is already going to be full up. So even if I don't get any new projects, packages, I think I'm good for next week. I also hope to be done the White Wolf picture that I shared with you in my giveaway announcement, and then I can do a post review of that one. And once I finish this one, I can do a post review of this one as well. But yeah, I just remembered I also have the Untitled Artisan package that I received as well. So I have that one, 2 packages. They were shipped in multiple packages. So I have that I can share as well. So yeah, looks like next week's going to be pretty filled up. I just have to decide what I want to do for Foodie Friday next week. Do you guys have any recipes you'd like to know about? Any Instapot recipes? Any other fast and healthy recipes? I was thinking of doing one of my salads. I do like a quinoa bean salad. I do just like a basic tomato cucumber salad, but I mean, that's not a hard one to make. But I don't do it with oil. Like I try not to use oil in my salads because I mean, none of this has been, you know, finalized with the doctor yet because they're still having problems figuring out what's going on. But I think that I'm having an issue with my pancreas, which means I'm having issues with fats. I already had my gallbladder removed, so that also makes it harder with the fats. I tried taking some digestive enzymes to see if that helped, but I've actually been getting worse, and I don't know if it's the digestive enzymes that I've been taking or it's just my body starting to shut down because it's just tired of it. As tired of it as I am. I mean, you know, when you have pain all the time, and then anytime you eat anything, it increases the pain by like 100%. You no longer kind of want to eat. And then when you don't want to eat, you don't have energy, you get worse, you get miserable. Anyways, I don't want to get into that because I don't want to get negative. But yeah, that's how it's going. But I have a new specialist that I'm supposed to be seeing on August 16th. So keep your fingers crossed for me, please, because I've had some bad experiences with doctors recently. But this gentleman is the head of gastro and I can't say it, gastro. Let's just call it gastro. He is the head of gastro at a local hospital. And I've looked him up and the reviews are really good. People really like him. He seems to know his stuff. So I'm really hoping he's not like the last guy that basically said, oh, I think it's in your head. Here, take some antidepressants and go away. Callie, Rogue, stop barking at the neighbors, please. So, yes, there's that. So, yeah, what kind of recipes? We're talking about recipes. What kind of recipes would you like to see? I'm trying to think of what other things we've done lately. We have a gluten-free bakery nearby that we really like. They have some good bread and some good treats. Really good cookies. They make these almond butter cookies that are to die for. But anyways, the last time we were in there, they had this really nice piece of flatbread with rosemary in it. And we brought that home and just made our own pizza on it. And that was really good. But again, I mean, that's not really something that anybody needs a recipe for. It's just like, take the bread, put pasta sauce on it, add toppings, bake. So I don't know if that's anything that would be interested. Do you want to see more juice recipes? I have lots of juice recipes. Some of them I can't really do anymore because I found like with the green juices, sometimes they actually bother me more. Don't know if it's because of the protein or I don't really know. The carrot apple juice seems to be the safest one right now on my stomach. I mean, even that bothers me, but not to the point where I'm going to be sick, which is good. Whereas most of the time, right now, it's getting so bad that anytime I eat something, the nausea gets so bad I want to be sick. And I have been sick every couple times, so. But yet, the weird thing is, I'm not losing weight. So yeah, not eating, throwing up, nauseous, can't sleep, but yet still not losing weight. I don't get it. And neither can the doctors. And I think that's why they're confused, because like typically people with pancreas problems lose weight because they're not getting the nutrients and stuff. And they also usually develop jaundice because their pancreas isn't functioning. And they sometimes develop diabetes as well because, again, of the way the body's working. And I have none of that. And the tests have been coming back clear. The last time I had tests run was, I think, in December. So it's probably time to rerun some of them. But it's just, yeah, it's just a nightmare because we can't figure out what is wrong. And I know there are things that don't show up on tests, but and I've looked it up, like chronic pancreas issues sometimes don't show up on tests. But yet, you know, some of the doctors I've seen have all been like, if it's not on the CAT scan or it's not in your blood work, you are fine. It's just frustrating. You know. Anyways, that's that. So yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna cut it here because it's almost 5:30 and my dogs are going to want their dinner. And trust me, you don't want them not to have their dinner. So I hope you enjoyed this paint with me, draw with me, whatever. Oh, why is it jiggling? That's weird. It's on a really strong arm. I don't know why it's jiggling. I'm not even touching it. That was weird. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this paint with me. I know you can't really see anything. I'm trying to figure out with the camera like how to zoom in and out. With a webcam it's really hard. Like literally I have this arm I can pull in and out. But it doesn't really make the picture much sharper. And then with me going in and out all the time it seems to adjust the focus. So that might be a little frustrating. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do. If you did like it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Let me know if there was any issues. I've been seeing some other comments where people are saying that my music, I don't know if it's too loud when I post music or if it's just distracting. So let me know your thoughts on that below. I'm not insulted at all by people who are commenting. Like those are the things I want to know. Like if there is an issue, like, you know, you can't watch my video because the music's too loud or it's too distracting, then I definitely want to know because I want to change that. I don't want people not to be enjoying the videos. Did I put a bead down? What did I do? But I thought when I started adding the video, I thought it was because the background noise, you know, the dogs walking, all the weird little background noises might be distracting. So I thought maybe with like some low music playing in the background, it might help take away from the background noises. But if the music itself is being an issue, then I obviously don't want that either. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on recipes you'd maybe like to know, see in the Foodie Friday, if you're interested in the Foodie Friday. And let me know any questions you have for me that I can answer in the next drill with me. What I'll do is I'll just keep an ongoing list and I will answer them next week. So I'll try to do this once a week. I can film it during the week when nobody's here and then post it maybe up on the weekend or whenever I have time to post it. And when my editing software is behaving so I can actually edit it. Again though, this one, like these kind of videos, I don't think need much editing except to maybe like cut out some really bad barking background noises. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you would want to see more videos. Click the little bell if you want to be notified, although I find that even when you click the bell, sometimes you don't get the notifications. I've got so many people on my list and I don't get emails at all. I think I read somewhere that even though you sign up for the notifications, basically YouTube decides what it thinks you would like to watch and you get notifications for those. But I just go into my subscriptions every day, multiple times a day actually. But I mean, granted, I'm home all day because I've got nothing better to do. And I just refresh the subscriptions tab and I see what's new and then I pick the ones I want to watch. And pretty much right now I'm watching everybody because I'm just enjoying it so much. I just enjoy watching everybody's videos so much. I get sad when there's nothing to watch and I've watched it all. I was actually telling Brandy on her video last night, I was like refreshing the subscription page and I was like, oh, I've watched everything. And I wanted to diamond paint and I don't like to diamond paint with nothing in the background. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I can turn on an audiobook. I was like, oh, I'm going to refresh it one more time. And there was like literally a new video, a new paint with me from Brandy from Abstract Crafter. And I was like, yes. So I watched it and that was the one where she did the shout out. And I was so surprised and so excited. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, leave me comments below. Let me know the answers to all of those things. And if you liked this kind of video, let me know and I'll film more. If it's boring and you don't like it, let me know and I won't film more. Hopefully this angle's okay though. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I think I've said that 100 times now. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.